Okay, for the first part of the assignment, we're going to draw 5 boxes using 1-point perspective, one above the horizon line, one on the horizon line, one below the horizon line, and 2 boxes overlapping each other. Alright, so what we need to do this, we need a piece of paper, a ruler, and a pencil. First thing we want to do is make our horizon line. So you're just making a horizontal line across the page, and you're going to put your vanishing point in the middle of the page. So all of the boxes have to end up vanishing towards the vanishing point. So you're going to create your first box and make sure all your lines are vertical and horizontal. So make sure that it's perpendicular to your horizontal line and perpendicular to the edge of your pages. Okay, so here's our first box. Okay, one above. One on. One below. You can make these however big you want to make them, but don't go too big. Alright, so now we want to have one that overlaps each other. So I'll draw this in very lightly. Alright, so now that you have your boxes in here, you want to make sure that all the corners go to your vanishing point. So if you're working with this box here, you have 3 corners going to the vanishing point. The last corner is probably going to get stuck behind there. It's behind it, so you're not seeing it, you don't need it. So you have this corner here, then you have your last corner. Alright, I'll go around and make sure all the closest corners are going to the vanishing point. The corner that's the far corner away from it or behind it, you're not drawing. So you're only drawing 3 on this one. This one's only 2. It's on the horizon line, so you're only seeing this side of the box. And these, you'll see 3. So all of these corners are converging to your vanishing point. So these lines here are called converging lines. So here, since this one's overlapping, I'm just going to go straight down to this box because otherwise I'd have to erase it. Alright, so determine the width of your box. So I want this box to be this wide. So I'll put a mark there, and I'm just going to create a vertical line that connects this side. So you're doing this side of the box here. So you just want a vertical line connecting. So now you have to have a bottom. You're only working when you see your box here and you see your vertical line and horizontal lines. They're different than the converging lines. All your converging lines may be diagonal, but these lines have to be horizontal or vertical. So make sure these aren't on a diagonal. So there's your first box. You're going to go around and create your other boxes, determine the width of your bottom box, and then do the top box, overlapping one. So this side is very, you barely could see it, so it's pretty much barely there. This could be a little bit better, and then this one here, you can kind of see that it's behind it, and this one I'm going to make really thin. So you can see I have all the boxes in there now, Now you need to erase the excess converging lines. You're erasing your excess converging lines. Make sure it's nice and neat. You could leave your horizontal line. So there you have your 5 boxes. This one I want to make sure that this is behind it. So I'm determining this box is in front of that box. Alright, so there's your 5 boxes. Now once you have these 5 boxes, I want you to figure out where your light source is coming from. If I have a light source coming from here, then I'm going to have it lighter on top and probably this side. So what would be darker would be the areas in the front maybe, or if it's coming from this direction, it could be back behind these boxes, so this could be darker. And then the bottom's definitely darker. So you determine your lighting, and then once you have this figured out here, I want you to scan it and then bring it into Illustrator and add color and value to the boxes. I'm doing this pretty quickly just to show you, but I'm sure you guys will do a better job than this. Alright, so that's lighter. You could add a little shade to your side here even though the light's hitting it, but make sure that where the light is not hitting is a little bit darker. And in Illustrator you'll be able to see it a little bit clearer. Here my drawing is not that clear. Alright, so once you have it set up, make sure you don't have any, I know you're going to get smudges, but try to keep it as clean as possible because I want to see your sketches being clean when they're uploaded to Edmodo. Alright, once you're done, your boxes here, scan them in, do them in Illustrator, and then go to your project, which you have to build a room or something equivalent using 1-point perspective.